Hey, this is a video demo for programming assignment 2. So I got my server here on the left, my client here on the right, and I have this picture that I'm going to be transferring from the client to the server, and I just have it here in my same directory. Now I'm going to run my server here on port 9000 with a corruption probability of 0.2 with a maximum segment size of 2000. On the client side, I'm also going to send stuff to that same port with a corruption probability of 0.2 or 20% and maximum segment size of 2000. So I'm going to let my server run. And what's going to happen is it's going to show kind of a step-by-step. Is that I just have a wait key between each packet that I send just so I can kind of show the output a little bit easier. But you can just be a time.sleep for you, it can be automatic. The server's running, I run my client, and I send packet 0 on the client side. The server here gets packet 0, and they send an ACK back that is corrupted. So now when I wait key, we now get a corrupted ACK or an ACK received, so I retransmit that same packet there with sequence number 0. But now this packet is from the client to the server is now corrupted, and over here on the server side, I now see that I get a corrupted message received, and I send a NAC, negative acknowledgement, back to the clients, and over here, I get a NAC, so I retransmit packet 0 again, and I send a non-corrupted packet, and over here on the server is I send an ACK back, and I send an ACK back that's corrupted, and I have to retransmit packet 0 again. Now this time I now send a non-corrupted ACK, and I get a valid ACK, and I can now move on, and then I'm going to keep on sending packet 1 now. I can move on. I send a corrupted ACK there with my 20% chance. My probability might actually be a little bit off, but that's fine. I think I might just need to flip a sign somewhere. And eventually I am able to retransmit packet 1. The server then sends an ACK back on packet 1. I can now go to packet 2. At some point, if I send a negative or a corrupted ACK, it's going to retransmit something, and then the server is going to have to deal with duplicate data. You can have a print statement to show that it's a piece of duplicate data, and I go to packet 2, and then I move on to packet 3, and then packet 4, packet 5. Okay, so I just want to see just kind of a step-by-step kind of this back and forth between, hey, I'm sending packet number X, and then the server's going to say, I'm sending back an ACK or a NAC, I'm retransmitting data. I just want kind of a breakdown of kind of each back and forth that's happening here between client and server. And once again, I just have a wait key here, I have an input statement, but it could just be a time.sleep to speed things up. Okay, I'm going to keep on going. Sending a bunch of packets. I eventually get down to packet 16 here, and what should eventually happen is the client now has everything, and the server then opens up this image and displays it to the screen. Now, if we see here, is that some output picture got created, and what should happen is the server should display this guy right here. So it flips it horizontally and it opens it up. I think my server program accidentally opened up the same pictures beforehand, but what should happen is the server should get all the packets, it reassembles everything, and creates a new file here called output, and it should then open that up to the screen, which is just the same picture but now inverted, okay? And I've now just shown that I can transmit a file from my client to my server by splitting things up into smaller packets, and the goal here is just to show the step-by-step of all what happened here. So that's what I want to see for program assignment 2. Doesn't need to match this exactly, but I do want to see kind of the information that's displayed and kind of a step-by-step here. Thanks for watching. Good luck.